The last time we were looking at a giant on a cliff of some sort, we were saying, yes, that's the face of our enemy. And it's a machine, so it works quite well. Hey everyone, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 3. In the last episode, we got intel on Agnus Castle, and now we've got our entrance, our exit, and our target is always in sight. So, let's get to it right now.
Now Agnus Castle.
Guess it had to happen eventually.
Yes, it did have to happen eventually because that is the plot of a JRPG. One side cannot have all of the development. And either way, on this one, better not fall off because it's a long way down to die.
Yeah.
It's gonna be ouchy ouch otherwise.
Something so valuable here.
Here we are, everything's floating. I wonder what we're gonna find when we get up here. Probably we're gonna be met with a birthday party with confetti and cake saying, hello, welcome terrorists. But, you know, I've seen weirder. Fool's Chrome. Depending on your web browser, possibly.
Is that?
Yes, hello. Mia, who's running away. What are you coming to show me? Are you taking me to a treasure trove of goodies?
I don't want to do this.
This is something decent, right?
Ha! Rightfully deserved, that's right.
Footing, guys.
He ran here and I took his goods. And can I say, I really dig the silence that this area gives off. It's very ominous, almost like you're on the precipice of something major. And guess what? It's a Xenoblade game. Whenever you're close to a prison, things happen. And if this is something similar, then man, I want to look at cinematography, dialogue, and everything in between. Sorry man, I'm just so excited. I need to vent.
Work with me.
Like in Kevis Castle, I'm starting to feel anxiety all over again.
Yep, because we know where this is going. However, though, I do feel like some of the intrepidation's
Looks
been...
like there's no turning back after this.
Well, on we go then.
But at the same time, though, I think Monolith knows exactly because your natural instinct would to be, oh, the Queen of Agnus is going to be the same scenario that Kevis was. You never know. We'll have to see.
Good morning, you snuffing reprobates. Beautiful morning today. If only I could appreciate it. Didn't get much sleep. Do you know why? Because the eclipse draws ever nearer. How many of you are getting made an example of on Hope's Rest this time? I can hardly contain myself thinking about it. Couldn't catch a wink of sleep last night. Me?
Nutty snuffer. He's really enjoying this.
Yet, nonetheless, the show must go on in order to unite our hearts and minds to keep the world in balance and perfect harmony. This will be your final resting place. So why not live a little while you still have some body to enjoy it with?
I'll give him something to enjoy.
What term is he even? It's not like he'll have that much longer than them to live. Ah, bollocks. It's okay. I'm not bothered. I hate people like that. Is this about the right place?
Well,
Tell from the data we've pulled. We'll have to check each route systematically.
Man, already, I'm getting sort of like Prison Island vibes. And also the fact that if this is drawing a parallel to the original, man, that technically is a refugee camp, but not in the most glowing of terms. But now we have an option on where to drop down to. Well, well, we have a fight on our hands here. Or is this just intel? Lots of gods here.
Just our luck. Let's go somewhere else then.
I thought we would sneak up and listen to their dialogue and hear about how they're doing all this for a tidy sum. We're in Agnus. It happens. 2 gods. Probably shouldn't just force the way through, eh? Agreed. Let's look for another place. I mean, Noah, you have a sword. You couldn't just do a link and just downstab and just be done with it?
Yeah.
Sorry, too gruesome? Fair enough. He has his methods, I have mine. Alright, hatch number 3. Will we get lucky tonight? Now what if I can interact? Thank you, game. This is a warehouse of some kind. According to the schematics, that's what it is. What do you think, Noah? There are no guards, so we should be able to proceed. You're right. Seems safe enough. Let's get down through here. Hold up. Shouldn't we be taking off our eye patches? As far as I can tell, the people being held here, I don't have them on.
Makes sense.
Even though literally they will be able to tell where we are, but oh well. Alright, food storage. Well, I think we found Manana's hiding place. Right.
We've made it inside.
Also, I'm no prison specialist.
Now we have to find this Ghondor customer.
But should you have the food storage door be like wide open? Just me.
Great, let's poke around.
Here for?
Ghondor. Is that Ghondor?
I asked you a question. Give me an answer, fresh fish.
Huh?
Huh? Cut the crap. Any lights on in there, you dead brain?
Hold on. Is Ghondor
Is Ghondor a what? Finish your damn sentence. What? My name? You got a problem with it? So she's Ghondor. Bitch queen. She must have thought she was being funny. Oh, so you agree, do you?
No, it wasn't. I didn't mean. Ah!
Go die in a ditch, you turd. Yikes. Never thought I'd hear someone tap Uni's sweary mouth. Don't you go copying her, Senna. Nah, not my style. Oh, wow. Ways to talk trash about one of your friends. So, where was I?
Think it was about why they're here.
Oh, right. That. So, what's the idea, sweethearts? Now she's playing nice?
You're Ghondor.
What's it to you?
Monica from the city. She told us about you. She said you'd know where the queens are.
So you are the bitch queen's lapdogs?
Please tell us what you know. We have good reason to meet with them. To bring peace and to set the world to rights.
This shit again?
What?
I'm fed up with hearing that sanctimonious Auden crap.
So you aren't gonna help us out then?
If you're trying to kill the now, then you can just forget it.
Kill the now?
Did I bloody stutter? Oh, you just don't get it. Maybe this'll hammer it home. Eggy, Oggy,
Mom?
At your command.
give this lot of bruising and dump him in the trash.
Mom?
My pleasure.
Eggy, oggy, oggy. Oi, oi, oi. Oh my god. So... Okay, so for one thing, she definitely reeks of like someone from Street Fighter. Just from her design alone. And for anyone about Ghondor, we have actually seen her before if you're talking the pre-release stuff that Monolith put out. For those of you who don't know, before this game came out, Monolith was released a lot of intel before the game came out, and this included a vast majority of all the heroes. Ethel was there, and so on and so forth. Ghondor was shown, however, she was the only one of that category who wasn't given a name, a description, or even what she did in the story. Now we know why. It is just a little bit of a nice bit of intel. Just from visuals alone, I feel like I'm going to very much enjoy her playstyle. Rugged and straightforward. Also, can I say, I like how she was being very, like, fighty and confrontational, but she's also very polite to allow us to walk inside an arena and take care of it. Speaking of which, I like how the guards around here are just like, inmates fighting, I guess we'll let it by.
And also, we don't stick out at all with long white cloaks and things like that.
Nope.
And Gray's cape and everything.
Some of these prisoners are not like the others. Oh my god. And can I say, I just love her minions' names, Aggie and Oggy. It just... Oh god. I'm sorry. This is just making me smile from ear to ear. Oh... Anyway, Ghondor, I guess you could say, is now a goner. But hey, what's the fun if we can't beat her up a little bit? Why not? Alright, let's take her down while she's picking herself off the floor. Oh, overkill. It's gonna be a tough time for that lass. Alright then, you know what? Yeah. And it's at this point in which probably should say, stop it! He's already dead!
Yeah.
I have the flag! This is satisfaction now at this point, so you know what? Let me have my fun. More random buff? Yes, please.
I've also noticed that Tyon's always been the one with the most TP.
Because he's the most tactical. Sir, they're just killing that girl. Oh my god. Well, this ain't gonna do much, but you know what, screw it, I don't care.
3199999.
99999.
Huh?
I put all my love into that one for ya. You better appreciate it. Wait, it's glowing.
Careful. She packs a meaner punch than you think, Noah.
Yeah, no jokes.
Of course she does. She's a pro. That's Monica's daughter for you.
Daughter? You mean that she was born from Monica? Like that baby we saw?
That's about the size of it. Plus, the head Ouroboros candidate.
That too?
You don't say. It all adds up now.
Oi! What are you prattling on about? You got something to say? Say it to my face.
We do.
Go on then.
Why are we fighting each other? It's so pointless.
Piss off. No, it's not.
Why?
Because you dads haven't figured it out.
About killing the now?
Yeah.
Then stop holding out and just tell us.
Set the world to rights, you said.
Yeah, I did.
Not sure if you're just being self-righteous, but take a look around. Think about how many lives it's cost. Running after that shit already.
All right, that's enough. On your knees now, all of you. Hands behind your head. Disobey me, you'll get time in solitary.
Change of plan. Sheathe your blades now. Let's just do as he says, okay?
Okay, got it. Stay safe on your end too. Jason and the others are all in the same cell, looks like. They didn't notice us coming in from the inside. I think we can call step 1 of the plan a success.
I wonder how we're supposed to get Ghondor to work with us.
Yeah. The way she said we were trying to kill the now sounded like she might take some convincing.
Yeah, what the spark does that even mean?
I have no idea. But I think I wanted to ask Ghondor about it. Lots to talk about. Talk? Dude, I'm not looking forward to raising a merry ruckus just to get out. That seemed not strictly necessary.
What do you mean?
You're new around here. If you don't stir yourself, you'll misgrub, you know.
They even feed us?
Well now, seems we have more freedom than we initially assumed here. Let's look for Ghondor. Cell number 1. Well, it's a low-budget hotel.
Good to add more names.
There's no movies, but there is food. I guess we're staying here for a little bit. Let's have a look.
I see some relations have changed.
Isugu. They've been making us work the whole time been locked up in here. Got some more Agnus use the stuff that we produce to carry on their war. Something that I made hurt one of my family back in the city. I don't know what I do. Living with the exotic for so many years, it's not just saying you're crazy.
I see some relations have changed.
Your cell's not this way. We better get back before the guards start giving us all an earache.
Good to add more names.
No one wants to be trapped in this cesspit, slaving the rest of their lives away. I want to get out of here as soon as possible, and I dare say you do too.
Well, you wouldn't be
Good to add
wrong.
more names.
Corey. Come on, get to Central Cell Block for the morning assembly. You can't be late or you'll wind up in punishment cell.
Good to add more names.
That sounds nice. Also, what? Ruggy Scruggy. Jensen. So the infiltration went fine, but as hell broke loose, well, as all hell broke loose, well, it's hardly a surprise. Gon's always been that way. Must be tough for poor Paggy and Oggy.
There were a lot of soldiers in this prison who I know well. It was devastating not knowing whether they were alive or dead, so it was a huge relief to see they're still alive. I know the mission here is to rescue Ghondor, but I always want to make sure that we get everyone home as soon as we can.
Hello, Mr. Not one. Can Ruggy Scruggy help friends?
She'll asked us to collect stones.
Oh, Ruggy Scruggy had some of those.
What do you mean by had?
Ruggy Scruggy lost all of them during prison labor times. Ruggy Scruggy not slacker like my mama, so tried very hard to search, but too many scary people so not could find.
I see where this is going. Fine, we'll go on a stone hunt for you.
That's very helpful. Any color okay, so bring findings back to Ruggy Scruggy. Lost
Good
stones.
to add more names.
Well, good for you. Meanwhile... Wait a minute, what'd he say?
I was wondering when you'd see that.
Nothing for sale to friends, so please jog on.
I was wondering when we'd see that. Because I've seen it posted on the internet. It's like, what does this mean, British people? And it means F off.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I'm laughing.
I was waiting for it to see how you'd react.
Me not can't swear. That doesn't mean me can't swear at all. Jog on, sunshine. This is making me smile as a British person. This game is an entire love letter to the UK. Mio agrees. If she lost a lot, I would have given her a good thrashing, but Gondor's Ghondor, wherever she goes. Oh, man, I'm smiling now. I'm sorry, I can't help it.
I was worried we missed out on it somewhere because we haven't ran into it yet.
Please jog on, friends. Rajiji.
I always get sad in the lead up to the day of the eclipse, a spectacle of slaughter. I'd rather be dying in battle. Why did I have to get myself captured back then?
Good to add more names.
The identification devices work pretty well, it seems. Just take care the guards don't see our little modifications. And drawing attention to yourself by interlinking is absolutely out of the question. Got it?
What do you mean? Are you saying I can't turn into a laborious, humongous monster and it won't be subtle? God. The lost numbers locked up in the prison camp were all captured during missions they'd undertaken. They've remained here year after year with hardly hope of getting out. We've had no idea what kind of life they've been leading here. Well, I think we do. We should not tell them to piss off. What a life.
They really put the wool over those Agniangar's eyes. Plenty of my comrades have been telling me that the Mobius are pulling strings, but they won't believe a word of it.
Good to add more names.
Well, look at the place we live in. Look at the world we live in. You know, it definitely would bring a land of confusion. And time. You'll see Ghondor around the central cell block a lot. Just look for 2 burly dudes hanging around. I'm sure you won't miss them.
Good to add more names.
Brunel or Brunel? 10 long years I spent in this prison camp. That's a humdinger of a stretch. It's probably about time they picked me out for the chop. What makes you think that? My age. You don't see many old prisoners in here, do you?
Good to add more names.
Well, I'm gonna walk and go get food. See ya. Again. If inmates are just allowed to run around freely, why put the food storage? Colte.
I'm sorry, there's so much on my plate right now, I can't really afford to help you guys out. Sure thing. Could you spare us a few chips at the very least? Yeah, maybe. There's an up-punch trader who got mixed up with a gin pop here. If there's anything you need, that might be a way to get a hold of it.
Good to add more names.
I'm gonna guess that's the Nopon we saw in the prison cell, which we can't do anything with quite yet. Or maybe we can, they just haven't realized. Well, let's have a look-see. Yeah, because it definitely is a wide area.
I'll tell you what we should all do. Not one frigging thing.
We do nothing.
If we just stay put here, and the city folk keep a low profile, no one has to die for small nuts.
So that's your now.
Penny finally drops.
Aren't they going to execute you next month?
So, it'll be 10 people if that. They've got over 1,000 locked up in here. It'll barely register.
So? Lives aren't statistics?
I'm saying if you stir shit like what Bitch Queen wants, you'll have 1,000 lives on your conscience. And also, you're gonna set the world to rights? Then what's that there on your arms, on your chests? And then there's the kitten. Little more than a month left. You must be the most eager of the lot.
That's enough.
Huh. Just shut up about the world already. All this holier-than-thou crap. You're only doing it for yourselves. You just fight out of self-pity. Flailing around thinking you can make a difference.
When I see off lives, I do it with purpose.
Mia.
Just one more day, one more minute. You've no idea how many lives we've sent. All the friends we had, wishing they'd had more time. That was each and every day for us. But it was all we could do. It was all we had to believe in. Day in, day out.
You are an Offseer?
And when we finally made it to the city, I realized there was a whole different world out there. They're so lucky. I really thought that. I was astounded. Just by extending our years, life could be so different. I even saw the beginning of a new life. That tiny little hand that was grasping mine. I can understand why you want to protect that. If that's the now you speak of, we'd never kill that. Still, that's why we're trying to protect it for you. To save our friends. To build a future that would make us free.
You've got about a month. That enough? For that?
I don't know. My time might be up before our fight is truly over. There's probably not that much I can do.
Mia.
But I've got to try. I'll keep trying while my flame still flickers. And after that,
Yeah, we gotcha. We'll carry on your will. Right, Noah?
Of course. I don't really want to imagine that. But there's just no running away from it. All we can do is move forward. We have to. That day, Guernica entrusted us with this power. And because of that, we made friends with former enemies. Believe us, your now is safe with us, as is the future.
So, that's your argument.
What's this?
For the Cloud Keep, where the real Queen of Agnus is taking her beauty sleep. You'll need that to get in. Kinda like a key. This thing took a liking to... names?
Noah.
Mio. Noah and Mio. I'll remember that. Anyways. The doodad reacted to you two when you teamed up. I think it was probably like telling me to give it to you.
Thank you.
You're helping us now? Still hate the fact that Bitch Queen sent you. But hey, the what's name did pick you so. And I did promise.
Promise?
In 3 days, Agnus will be holding a large-scale training exercise on Daedal Isle. Of course, that means minimal security for us. That'll be our chance to escape.
How, then?
Well, the only way I know how. Am I right, you dads?
Yeah! I've got a bad feeling about this.
yeah, the proverbial's gonna hit the fan.
Them's the breaks. Take it or leave it.
All right. In 3 days.
Just do some prison things until then. Oh, just try to keep in line, would ya? We don't want to draw attention.
We'll keep that in mind.
Oh, and a quick word of advice. When all is lost, let him hear you roar. Got that?
Hear us roar.
All that power you wield, that's exactly what it was meant for.
We're done today. Let's go back to your hole, you rat bastards. If we keep crowding together like this, a nice Mr. Jail might show up and rattle your empty heads together.
No worries. We'll clear out.
Before you go, just one more word to the Rise. If you're gonna pretend to be model prisoners, you better put some effort into the jobs the guards give you. What kind of jobs are they? It's different depending on the day. Anyway, come here again in the morning.
We'll be here.
We have to wake up early. Looks that way, sweetie.
Noah, would be good idea to sleep early today. Early to sleeping, early to waking. Right. Oh, it's going to be a good time. Who's up for a prison break? Because things are literally going to hit the fan, as it were. Do we have a few questions? Like this is meant to be the mystical, magical key that awakens the Agnus Queen? Why do you have its person locked up in a prison cell in which you would think everything would be inspected, taken away, or confiscated? But hey-ho, that's just me. Anyway though guys, we are going to end things here, so next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 3, we wake up, we do prison duty because, oh, goody two shoes, we shall be that. Also, we did get changed to talk to her and then quickly change back. We're punctual. Just don't ask us how or when we got changed. We don't want to hear it. Anyway though guys, thank you for watching, and as always, if you like this video, then please be sure to like it, and if you want to follow us on the Xenoblade Chronicles free journey, then please by all means do subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Well, back to work. Also, curious.
We're quite well traveled by now, huh?
Could I... Oh, I was kind of hoping, well, surely the gods won't notice if I disappear for a little bit. But oh well, guys. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time.